Welcome to my channel. I am the Lethargic Sloth. My name is Brandon, if you ever wondered. I'm okay with throwing my first name out there. So my name is Brandon. Nice to meet you formally. Everybody who watches from Eurovision, and then people that might find the channel because they like sloths. I very much love sloths, and I titled the video, I Kissed a Sloth and I Liked It. If you know the song reference there, let me know in the comments section below. It's pretty obvious and silly, but that's me. It's my personality. I just made a sad video, so I want to make a happy video and like brighten up the day and get all in smiles. So I will tell the story of how I got to kiss a sloth. So here I'll go. This is Pepe. He is a sloth that I met in Cartagena, Colombia. I've been to Colombia 5 times, and on this particular trip I flew to Bogota and then ended up going to Monteria, then took a bus to Barranquilla, that's where Shakira's from, and then to Cartagena, and then after Santa Marta. So we ended up meeting the sloth on a hill that overlooks all of Cartagena. Such a beautiful place, old historic fort town. I've got tons of pictures around Cartagena that I'll share in a future video. I've got pictures from a lot of places, and I'd like to make some, 5 to 10 minute videos later on after Eurovision, just about my travels and interesting things I've seen. Also, my obsession with animals. I have photos with a lot of weird animals. I found a photo of me wrestling an alligator the other day. I'd forgotten I'd taken that photo. I kind of hate it because I'm fat in that video or photo, but it's interesting nonetheless. I also saw one where I was also fat with elk in the background. Interesting. I do have some interesting stories. And yeah, sloth here. Pepe the Sloth. He was really cute, just kind of hanging out here on a bench. And it's even better photo of him. Sloths make me so happy. I've been in sloths for a long time. Before they became really popular with the internet age and more well known, I used to get on the really slow internet and download pictures of sloths, and those took forever. I can't believe how long it takes to download a picture on an old computer. And I'd print them all out, and I used to think it was funny to put pictures of sloths on my teachers' podiums. So as they're up there teaching, they'd be a picture of a sloth, and the classmates would be laughing, and the teachers wouldn't know why. They'd figure it out that there's a picture of a sloth on their podium. I also used to take pictures of sloths to my friends' lockers. I don't know why. I guess I was kind of a weirdo, which I still am, but I've just always loved them. They always look like they're smiling and happy and just really interesting looking creatures, so I find them to be beautiful. So yeah, when I was in Colombia, I made it my goal to go see a sloth, and interesting enough, the town that I visited, Monteria, they have this boulevard and a park there, and in the park they've got monkeys, iguanas, and sloths. And so I saw my first sloths in that park, but I wanted to take it further. I wanted to actually hold one and give one a hug. They just look like very huggable creatures, so I got to do that. And there's my first shot overlooking the city there, hugging the sloth. I mean, look at him. He's just, you can't believe, if you've never held one, how great their grip is. They are absolutely strong, and they need to be, obviously, to climb up trees. But you would not believe the kind of grip a sloth actually has unless you hold it. They are so strong. It's insane. So just a shot of its back. It doesn't have the fungus because it's more well maintained, living with somebody. It was an orphan sloth, and the guy ended up taking care of it and raising it. And so, yeah, I guess has it as a pet. And I have a traditional hat from Cordoba, Colombia on there. And there's another shot with them. It just looks like he's smiling. It's so funny. And I'm sure I had tears in my eyes during this because meeting a sloth has always been a goal of mine. I had tears in my eyes when I met a Sphinx cat just this past February. I was so happy. I have that video. I'll have to put that up. It's an actual video of me like crying because I'm meeting a hairless cat. But I'll have to find that. I just remember this being a very fun day. And oh, he's just smiling, hugging, and rotating the sloth around. And back on the bench afterwards. They look so odd when they're not in a tree, you know, just hunched over like that. They're so weird looking. That's not a very good picture. He's looking away. And looking, he kept looking around as I'm holding him. He'd look up at me and then he'd look around, and it was just a lot of fun. Oh, looking down, kind of exploring all the areas. There were also people selling things here, and they kept wanting to sell me stuff, and I'm like, wait until I get done with the sloth. Let me focus on the sloth, and then I'll look at whatever you want to sell. I need this time right now. Oh, he's just hugging. And yeah, we'd take a taxi from downtown Cartagena, and we'd go up in the cabs there, and they'd drive you up the hill. Another random shot. I still have those sandals, actually, which is funny. I don't know where they're at right now, but I do have those, and they're like rotten, but they're still here. Actually, I still have that shirt. I still have those shorts, I think. The hat got stolen in Costa Rica. I lost it in Punta Arenas, Costa Rica. Yeah, one of the fishermen that was stalking me when that happened. I was studying the shark finning industry, where they cut off the shark fins and sell them over in East Asia. They had a band of people following me around because they were suspicious of my activity in the town studying sharks and asking questions to people and trying to talk to scientists and stuff. And so they were following me around, intimidating me, and at one point stole my hat. One time I was surrounded by a lot of, I'll call them goons. It was interesting. I'll have to tell the full story later on, but my graduate studies almost got me killed. And yeah, just big smile. I'm super happy. I'm happy to have my sloth. It just makes me so happy to see. I love them. Back on the bench. Another shot. That one is my favorite. That one turned out the absolute best. Look at that face. Not my hideous, ugly face. The sloth. That is so cute. I love that so much. Oh, just snuggling up. Oh, it's great. Looking around again. That big old head. Oh, that's okay. Oh, how did that get in there? I'm using my cat as a helmet. I don't know why this ended up here. Oh, Paris. She's such a happy kitty. I found pictures of her when she was a baby, like the day I brought her home. She was so tiny. I'll have to share that too. It's a timeline of photos of her growing up and her color. She was like a cream color that she's got on her back here. That was her face, and then it all darkened in, and she came in. I've got pictures of the first day I brought her home, so I'll have to make videos about that too someday. And then I'm going in. That looks more like I'm Joe Bidening the sloth rather than actually, kissing it. But then I kiss the sloth. Oh, so I have kissed a sloth. You have the picture. You have the proof. I love them. And, yeah, it's great. I feel like I'm one of the few people in the world, respectively. I'm sure there's some kids in South America who've picked up sloths and kissed them too. So I can't say I'm one of the only ones, but most people I think that would get to hold one probably don't give them a kiss. So I'm just weird like that. That's me. So I kissed a sloth, and I liked it. So for now, that's the point of the whole video. What a sad, pathetic video. for now. Lethargic Sloth, out.